Oh, I critted it. Oh shit, he's on top of me. That's how you dodge. By the way, dodge. Dodge! Suck it down, suck it down. Did she just die on me? Shake it off. Shake it off, girl. You're good.
Yeah, huh?
No, she mentioned her dad. You know, this is not a good time to talk, but okay.
That's on account of how I never met her.
Spoiled. Have to wait a whole season to come out and binge it all. Yeah, it's different, man.
Although, right
I
now,
don't mind binge
she was in
watching.
another division of the
Um,
Spacer's Choice family.
if
She lived in the
I
Vale a few months, sorting the cannery computers.
I miss
The
the
contract said any kids
anticipation
she
of the
had,
weekly,
expected or not, belonged to
but
her office from the time of
it's
conception.
really nice to be able to
So
just
when
know
I
that
was
it's out
born,
there and
my
all
dad
10
sent you.
episodes are there and you could just do it all in one day if you wanted to.
It's sensible. Dad just fixed machines. She did some kind of crazy math, high-level stuff. Better to raise me on his time than hers.
All right. Mentioned something earlier I wanted to ask
You
you
mean
about.
about the mission being too clean?
In the bar, you asked if I was a drinker.
Sorry. I know, it's none of my business.
Now and again.
It's not like I think it a failing, mind. It's just I live right across the road. Most nights I watch folks out my window. When they come in here, they might be happy or sad.
God,
Mostly
the
they're tired.
storytelling and
When they
narration and
leave, they're
voice
mad at
acting is so
themselves.
much better here than
Or they stumble
Starfield.
into the alley and I listen to their hearts breaking.
And this budget was probably much less. I don't have a high enough perception. My goodness. Sounds like folk here live hard times.
Maybe so, but we don't think on it that way.
Quick, save it. No, go back. Save game. Okay. All right, this time we need to remember that they want to kill me in the camp, so. Okay. Shoot. Oh, there's a dog. That's what's getting me. Is there more than one dog? Uh-oh. Oh my god! Die already! My aim isn't that bad. It's pretty bad. Yeah, I was too busy moving when I first tried it, like 3 years ago. So I was in the middle of all my avowed prep. Now's a good time to try it out. Because that was the same thing for me. Like I didn't, when it came out, I don't remember where I was when it came out, but I know that when I wanted, the first time I was gonna play it was when I first got my Xbox like 3 years ago. And it was on Game Pass. I was like, I totally want to play this game. And I did my first impressions video, and then it never went beyond that. Oh shit. Stupid dogs. Mock apple juice. Welcome to the channel, Arcade Bear. Alright, don't think there's anything else here, so we probably go to the next one, which is in this direction. Definitely save. You know, speaking of which, hang on a second, guys. There's supposed to be... Aha! Here's why. For some reason... I know why, because I had shut it off to test the YouTube stuff. Where did that go? Oh, that's not nearly big enough. Hang on, come back here. Hang on, guys. I'm going to tweak something. Because I just realized that I have an element on my screen that's not turned on. Because I had it turned off for the multi-streaming we were doing with YouTube. And I think... Ah, this is hard to place. Can I just do it this way? I'll just transform it this way. Transform, center on screen, horizontally. There we go. All right, now I need to test something.
So, what's the plan?
Okay, there's definitely an animation here, but it's not showing properly. So I'll probably have to set that up at some point. All right, well, we'll take a look at that later. A couple things I missed in the setup. All right, let's try not to die on our way through here.
Here we go!
Oh crap, that's more than one. Mother Mary! Run away, run away, run away, run away! What's this one? That's what it was. I'm gonna die a horrible death! Alright, 2 of those is too much. That's... I might go back into story mode. I don't feel like dying over and over to monsters in the wild. It's enough to know that they're dangerous and they're there. Settings! Care Bear mode, please. Thank you very much.
Got it. Heads down.
One down. I shot his arm off. Woo! Yeah, that felt plenty challenging even just on easy mode. I'm keeping it in story mode for now. Because I'm a Care Bear. Yeah, I almost always do easy mode. I was wanting to try it today until I hit the challenge wall, and that was the challenge wall. Once I hit the challenge wall, that's when I adjust it down and say, "Nope, I'm good. I don't need I don't need it any harder than that." I just came here for the story. It's Obsidian. I just need the narrative. And I also just want to get an idea of like what does this game look like if I do a completionist journey or etc. You know, I'm not trying to play this quickly. Same thing with my Deadfire playthrough. These are things I'm gonna probably play once a week, something like this, where I'll come on and stream it for a few hours, and then I cut the episodes up and I turn them into Let's Play episodes for YouTube that are like 30-minute chunks. And then outside of that, um, I got lots of stuff going on. It's not a main game for sure. It'll take me a few months to get through this probably. That's cool. Now, do I need to talk to her, or is this just a straight up target? I think it was. Oh yeah, it's a straight up target. Ooh, there was a cave here. Oh, these are just the lookouts. No, that's not actually her. Oh, that makes sense. Ooh, there's gonna be a lot of bad guys in here. This can be tricky. And I don't have any grenades yet. I don't even know if grenades are a thing in this game. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh my god, they need like a target lock or something in this game. My aim sucks! The aiming in this game is about as bad as it was in Starfield. Oh no, I don't have any charges left. I guess those do run on charges. Oh crap, I'm so screwed. Did I survive? How do I get more first aid kit things? Are those crafted? I thought they were just a given. I wonder why. What do I need? Find out more. Bit cartridge. Assault rifle. I might have to try that. If you eat food, does it do something to your regen, I wonder? Just says, probably hard for you as a creator to really binge play games, but how long can you play a game in one sitting in your free time? Honestly, it's more a matter of, I don't, generally speaking, the limitation is like, are there homestead things that I have to do? So like having to go up on the roof and take care of that the other day. And like this morning we had to go to the market. And yesterday we had to go to the market. So there's usually, 3 or 4 hours out of the day, sometimes more. It just depends on the day where I got to help Chris. And we're not done because I still got to build a couple of columns out back for the new patio roof. I want to put some concrete pillars and then I'm going to surround them with brick. It's going to be a long-term project though. We're constantly transplanting trees. The next big project will be waterproofing the roof at some point. So honestly, I have the time to play for probably 8 hours a day. I probably do about 8 hours of. I probably do close to 8 hours of play anyway every day. I just don't do it in an online capacity because I'm usually doing it offline, recording like an hour of footage to cut down into a video, or I'm recording. Like this morning, I did a few guides over the course of like 4 hours. I think I did like three. I think I did three guides in 4 hours, maybe something like that. Um, so um, if I didn't have to do any video editing, and I'm this is a very interesting discussion point because I've been looking at how other content creators pay their editors, and it seems to be that channel, like a percentage of the channel's profit, is the way a lot of people are paying their editors. And I looked at that and went, well, if that's a standard model to use, I'm not making enough money for that to be worth a ton to people. But if I could find the right person who's willing to grow from, from a small place, which is where I'm at, into a bigger place, who has been here for the last 3 years and sees the potential and knows what's going on and knows the gameplay and everything else, you know, that could change. But I haven't finished putting together my thoughts on that because I really do. I want to make sure that the person is compensated fairly. And I was gonna wait till the end of the
Where are
year
we headed?
to be at a point where the channel was, the channels were bringing in enough money to pay me what I need, plus have extra for a salary for someone. But I may just do a percentage. I don't know if that's a thing that, but apparently that's how some people are doing it. If I had an editor and an assistant who is cutting all of my streams down into clips for me, like this conversation right here, cutting that out and exporting it to YouTube as a 4 minute, 7 minute, 8 minute clip, pulling something out, downloading in it, and getting it edited into, you know, a conversation that's 30 minutes long and you cut all the dead space out, you condense it down into 12 minutes. Someone who could take my streams and cut them into YouTube shorts and TikTok shorts. If I had somebody doing that for me, I definitely have like 8 to 10 hours a day to just play games. But like I would say 80% of my job. I don't know if you had a chance to watch the YouTube video on this subject yet or not, Joe. I just did a YouTube channel member video like a couple days ago. Maybe it was longer than that, but it was a few days ago. I was talking about this in greater detail. Like the amount of time that I spend on video editing, it's like 80% of my day to day is just video editing. The playing the games is not, it's taking 4 hours of gameplay and cutting that into 8 pieces of content, you know. And then if I'm missing anything, I need to go record stuff outside of the stuff that I already recorded for the gameplay footage because I might need to do, a conversation. Like there's a news article, I need to make a news article, and there's this article I'm going to make. There's a reaction video to make over there. There's a new game trailer we can make a piece of content there. Um, Unless it's a really like I'm having fun today and I feel pretty good. I'm over 4 hours right now. I'm 4.5 hours in. I have not streamed more than 3.5 hours in months. But today I'm feeling okay. I did a ton of work in the morning, slept intermittently, and Chris made me a coffee like 2 hours into the stream. So I'm caffeinated right now, so I'm feeling pretty good. So I'll keep going for a little bit longer. But the only way the guys who are streaming 8 hours a day do it is because they have a video editor who's helping them outside of that and is taking those 8 hour streams and cutting those into bite-sized pieces of content that become 15-minute YouTube videos, 60-second shorts, 3-minute TikTok clips. Um, I have to do all that manually myself. So usually when I'm playing, I'll often talk about I need to timestamp that, and I'm timestamping it for later because later I'm going to come back and I'm going to go to that timestamp in the stream, and I'm going to cut that piece of content out. That's 15 minutes to do all that, 10, 15 minutes to get all that done, get it exported, write a description, make a thumbnail, and schedule it in or launch it right then. Um, it's a lot of it's just busy work. So I would love to be able to just play games for 10 hours a day. That would be great.
Hey, take your time.
I am taking my time, pushy bitch. I don't need my glasses. What am I putting those on there for? That's right. We were coming down deeper into this cave, and we don't want to die. All right, I got the finger. There's nothing else in here, right? Yeah, we're good. Oh, I leveled up. Okay, cool. Let's get my stealth up to the next tier. I should probably put some. That'll get me to 20 there. All right. Make some perks. So I definitely already have that one. Okay. Why is the pistol button flashing at me? Huh. Joe says it's funny because when I buy a new game and it's like a 60 to 100 hour game, I'll dive in and play 10 to 12 hours a day. It feels like it's crazy. I don't think it's crazy. If 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 my channel structure was different, so this is the easiest way to explain that I can think of. I think if you have, I don't know what your day job is, but if you have a day job where you know your hours are X to Y, and you get a game and you're only playing that game, then yes, it's very easy to play 10 hours, 12 hours a day because it's the only thing you're doing. My income comes from content creation as opposed to streaming. So I have to have a bit of variety in the mix to get the most out of YouTube. And so that means playing several different games to make sure that I'm getting guides out, first impression videos, so on and so forth. Because I've positioned myself to be a variety channel ever since the beginning. So there's lots of different things. I don't ever want to get tied down to one thing because that's just I don't want to be the channel that's all about this one thing. Um, Bubble Honey just said something I want to get to in the process of this conversation too. Um, the if I was getting paid to stream, so if I was making a full-time living from streaming, not a full-time living from content creation, I would definitely play like Co Carnage because he does it that way. He gets a new game and he plays it like 10 hours a day. And he'll play that for a week until he's done. And if you'll notice the way he does it is he does it all, he streams it all, and then his editor is cutting. And so that goes out on YouTube. And each game he plays has anywhere from like 150 to 300 episodes because they get cut into 30-minute chunks. And so he's got like 30,000 videos on his YouTube channel, right? It's an insane amount of YouTube videos. Like I have like 5,000 videos and that's insane for someone at my size, but that's cuz I do what I can. But he's got 30,000 plus videos on his channel. I mean, they'll publish 40, 50 videos in a day on his YouTube channel sometimes.
Ready when you
But
are.
that's because he's streaming for 8 to 10 hours a day and everything's getting pulled out of that cuz streaming is his day job. If streaming was my day job, I would happily play 10 hours a day. But the only way that happens is if I'm making enough money from streaming to pay the bills. And right now, I don't make nearly enough money from streaming. I make, without getting into specifics, I make a few $100s a month from streaming. And I make much more than that um, doing content creation and getting advertising revenue. I would absolutely love to be in a position where I'm making my money from streaming and being able to sit here for 8 to 10 hours a day and then pay someone to do all of the video editing and clip cutting and everything else for me. That's the perfect dream for me, and that's what I'm working towards eventually to make that transition. But Maloney also said there's a different mindset between playing a game to enjoying it and playing to make content, even when you just do one game. Um, yes, there's definitely a mentality um, switch, mindset difference. Um, there's a lot of times where, if I just want to play a game and I'm on a mission to get somewhere because I need to record a specific thing in that game, I'm space barring through the B button or whatever. I'm just spacing through the conversations. Like I don't need to hear all the dialogue. I need to get to this point so that I can make the video I need to make to get that out the door. And that's a different mindset than I'm going to sit here and immerse myself in this game for 10 or 12 hours a day, you know. So I would say to people, we're 4.5 hours in today, and the next today, tomorrow, and Friday, whenever you're watching this is an experiment for me to see how many people come over from YouTube and actually watch the Twitch content because I'm doing pretty good. I'm comfortable with my YouTube growth and my TikTok growth. I'm very comfortable with those two, but Twitch is something I really want to push this year because I want to get partner. There's perks to getting partner. There's visibility perks, there's contract perks, there's revenue perks, there's business opportunity perks. So it makes sense for me to push to partner. And the only way that happens is if I get to 75 viewers a day for several months on end. And I've got a long way to go to bring that over to Twitch because I might get, my recent World of Warcraft stuff has been building up because we're getting so many people into the guild. And those videos are getting like 30 to 35 people are watching those streams during peak times at like 1:30, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, which is awesome. But that 30 to 35 total viewers is like 25 to 30 people on YouTube and only 5 or 10 people on Twitch. And I need this to grow because it's also not a good idea to have all your eggs in one basket. So I have all my eggs in the YouTube basket, and that's not necessarily a good thing long term. So I would love to get this channel built up. So right now we're doing an experiment. So anyone who watches this, whether it's live or you're watching this after the fact, I've been reminding people of this recently. If
So,
if
what's
you
the
want me
plan?
to stream more, show up. Whether it's and I'm not saying this for the people who are here right now. Just this is a I'm rambling right now because someone mentioned Gale, so I got to ramble now. Um, show up, like, subscribe, hit the bell icon, follow along, do all those things, and because inherently there's advertising revenue in streams just from big numbers. So if big numbers are here, I've got a baseline of a foundation of saying, okay, I know I'm bringing in this much money from advertising, and then then I can push memberships as I need to fill in the gaps, or subscriptions as they're called on Twitch. But I like the idea of only streaming on Twitch because there's a lot more functionality here, but I still make, when I'm getting 30 people to watch a stream on YouTube versus 5 people watching a stream on Twitch, I'm taking a business risk by doing this for 3 days as an experiment because there's people who will get upset with that and be like, you're betraying us on YouTube, and it's like, well, I need everything to grow at the same time, and anybody who's here long term should be here for the entirety of the Renfail train, not just only on YouTube. But I'm saying that as a kind of a dick thing to say, but it is what it is. Joe says it's great because I work from home right now and I can work and have you and other streams going on in the background. The perfect way to do it.